YouTube, this is Isaiah coming to you with another video, just showing you live price action of the amazing concept of ICT, Inner Circle Traders, from Michael. And I am a full-on student to this craft, so I want to show you guys how I look at the markets with that concept and how I'm able to execute and what I'm waiting for. But before I do that, I just want to thank everybody who's subscribing, who's liking, who's commenting. Thank you. It definitely helps me with the algorithm, and it definitely helps me with understanding what else you want to see from me in these videos. Comment down below all the topics that you want me to go over and to simplify for you. Definitely go to Inner Circle Traders Mentorship 2022 to get some more information about this skill set. Okay, but now let's get on with the video. So currently I'm waiting for a setup in the afternoon session. In the New York session, we were bearish. Okay, so either this will be a continuation of a bearish move, or it will be a start of a new bullish move. Okay, so as you can see, I have my charts marked up. I have the fair value gap that I'm looking for price to get into, and I have the high that is going to take out in order to get up into that area, and I have the equal lows where I want price to get to, that I know that price is going to draw to. Okay, so this fair value gap is valid. Why? Because we have moved away from a certain high in the New York session very fast. So that lets you know that the institutional banks are in the markets. Okay, that they're going for sellers that are below, that have their stops below a swing low. Okay, so now in order for me to get up into that fair value gap, I need to see where is their buy side liquidity, where's the buy stops. Okay, so the last high that was created is the one that I marked up as a green trend line. Okay, so at that green trend line is where their buy stops. So I need price to get up into that area in order for me to sell to the downside. Okay, so now at this time you will probably be anxious to get into the market, and you're seeing these fair value gaps. I specifically waited until price got up into that area. Why? Because it's a more profitable decision to make. Okay, more than the decision of entering into these fair value gaps. And now, don't get me wrong, sometimes these moves happen fast and they go into these fair value gaps and they go to the downside. So one thing that I love about ICT's concept is you understand the precise entries and you know where they are. So using these fibs here, using the 0, 50% and 100%, you'll understand which area is price going to sell from, or which area is price going to buy from. So now if I'm looking for sales, where is the sales likely to be? Where is it likely to start from? In the premium area. Why? Because that's where the sell area is. Now in retail logic, they would say that that's a supply area, and the buy area is the demand area. So now in ICT's concept, he specifies that this is your premium area. When you mark up from the 100 to 50 to 0%, 50% of that dealing range is your equilibrium. Okay, and now above that equilibrium is going to be your premium, and below that equilibrium is going to be your discounted area. So right now price is in the discounted area looking to get into the premium area. So where you see the rectangle box, the red rectangle, is where I'm looking for price to get into in order for me to sell. So now I marked up that area and I know, okay, this is where the price really is going to be going. Okay, and now using the OTE entry strategy, you have the 79% area that will give you an accurate entry. Okay, so now for me, I enter right at the beginning of that fair value gap. I don't like to go from the 50% or the end of the fair value gap, because sometimes you miss the entries with US 30. Okay, and we're not trying to have that. And if we do, it's okay. We look for another setup. So like right now, I'm looking for price to get into this area, and I'll catch you over there. Man, this is beautiful, beautiful artwork. Price is moving to that premium area currently, and I'm looking to get in that entry. So I'm setting up my entry area, my stop loss area, and my take profit area. And also, most importantly, what my goal is going to be. I'm setting that as well. So from the entry that I have, which is the start of that fair value gap, all the way to the end of the fair value gap, I'm placing my stop loss. Okay, the stop loss goes above that specific candle that creates the fair value gap. Okay, and that's where my stop loss is. So that is 37 points, and my goal is going to be 50 points. All right, and the target that I'm looking for is going to be down at the swing low, which is 100 points. Okay, so this is currently about 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. All right, so that's an amazing risk to reward ratio, and I'm risking only 1%. So risking 1% with 37 points, I'm going to have to place a 0.25 lot on this trade. Okay, going into profit or even going into risk. All right, so let's see how this plays out. And now the reason why I have two areas that I'm looking for the market to go to is because I'm looking to take partials from my 50-point area, because that is my specific goal for the day. And then the other target is where I'm allowing the runners go. Okay, using that strategy is great because you're putting yourself in a position where you're thinking like a businessman or a businesswoman instead of a gambler. A gambler is going to place a huge lot size for this trade. And when you're placing a huge lot size on this specific trade and you don't understand where price is going to, you're going to blow your account. Why? Because you don't know where prices get going to. But I know where price is going to based off the knowledge and concept of ICT. All right, so as you can see, we are in the area where we're about to sell. And my MT4, I definitely click sell. I'm going to be showing you that on the right hand corner. And let's see this move play out. All right, so we got beautiful, beautiful, beautiful movement to the downside. We're about to get to our 50 points, and that's my goal. Once it gets to that area, I'm going to be taking partials. Awesome, so we just hit 50 points. Now I'm about to take partials from that area, as you can see there. So from 0.25 to 0.12. So at this moment, I will be looking to see if I can place my stop loss into entry or in profit. At this moment, I'm going to be waiting. So if I would have placed my stop loss at entry, I would have been taken out prematurely. So it's great to wait for a huge displacement, wait for the market to get into that fair value gap and drop again. Now, normally I would enter for another sell, but for the sake of teaching, I just want to show you how to manage one entry, okay? Instead of having a hot hand and pressing sell, 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 sell. And once again, if you want to learn the concept that I'm using, please go to ICT Mentorship 2022, and you'll learn all about what I'm doing right now. This is not my concept. I'm just showing you that it works. And if I can do it, then you can do it as well. So go tap in and study hard. So as you can see, we're in that fair value gap area. We're consolidating, and then it's about to push down sooner or later. So let me go ahead and speed this up so that you can see the finishing product of this. Now, as you can see, we're headed close to our target area for the day. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, and share for those who need help with this concept as well.